So we want to get to the root cause of the health issue, right? We want to get to the root cause because that's what personally we've struggled with. I'm 57 years old. My husband is 62, and we only discovered, our root cause 3 years ago. And I worked in the industry for 30 years, right? But we were completely healthy. So, no, our physician, they wouldn't test for more. So I really want to get to the root cause and help people to feel better, right? To address that underlying cause of the health condition or challenge, I should say, and fix it. And that gives me the most satisfaction when a person will call and say, for the first time in 10 years, I don't have this issue. I just realized it. So that's the biggest satisfaction. So one thing that we look at in the laboratory and what makes us unique is that, one of the things, right? Our approach is that we look at metabolic pathways, different metabolic pathways. Okay. For example, if we're looking at neuroinflammation, or we're looking at Alzheimer's, dementia, for example, we look at the different metabolic pathways that are involved and then identify what are the biomarkers we can test, because we cannot test for all of them. Some of them may have a half-life. You cannot test for them in serum or plasma or saliva or urine. It's only in tissue. And we don't want to test tissue because that's invasive, right? So we look at the biomarkers that we can measure and then look at how to correct any deficiency in that metabolic pathway. So this way it's targeted. It's not just, one size fits all or, try this, let's see if it works. We would be able to identify where the breakdown is happening and then correct that.
It's basically
we can measure it, right?
Right. So, and then you can customize a program specific to that person's DNA.
Yes. So maybe when you do that first test, and I'm looking to see how I could bring that price down. But for what we're testing, because the markers are so unique, it's worth it to do. But when you retest in 3 months, we may not need to do the full panel. We'll just need to test the markers that were deficient, right?
Yeah.
And see that there is change happening.